Well, not counting the fuckers that need a good hurting.
Shut it, devil! I know your kind. A heart darker than a shadow's nightmares. You'd cut a child's throat just to taste the blood.
A devil? I didn't take...
A great fire roars through you. You are Karlach, tearing through demons across a blood-red landscape of fire, the front lines of the Blood War. With every swing of her axe, Karlach fulfills
Proof! Clear as summer sky. It's over.
I've tried to tell you.
Another vision. Karlach's blade rays slicing through devils. Zariel's servants. Will shudders with Karlach's desperation. She is a victim of the Blood War.
My Balduran's helm, No!
You saw the truth. I may be an effective soldier.
And yet you served.
How about we all take a nice deep breath and calm the fuck down? Just 'cause I want to live doesn't mean I want him dead.
No! Devils cannot be trusted!
Would you listen to sense? This doesn't have to end badly for either of us. You know monsters better than anyone. Can't you look in my eyes and see I'm not a devil?
You don't know what this means. You don't know what you're asking me to do.
I'm asking you to live, Will. I don't want to hurt you. And to be frank, I'd rather not find out how the blade got his name. I swear to you, on all I am not what you think.
Shit! Shit. You really are no devil, are you?
Oh, thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. I see the good in you, Karlach. I promise.
Glad Will saw sense. Even more glad he decided to stick around. Takes a pretty slick mover to track down old Karlach. He won't. Someone wrong-footed him about me, and I'm betting we'll find out who before long. I respect someone who can admit when they're wrong. And stick around after, too. Plus, did you see his eye? Bet there's a...
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly. I can say only this. Karlach's not the only one who's had a villain's knife held to their One night soon, when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance. And you'll have them.
The grove sported some rather interest. They just reminded me of something half forgotten. It seemed to depict Lady Shah's once being... They looked like dark justiciars, an elite force among Lady Shah's ranks. Only the very fine... What right mind... Curious to see them depicted in such a place. The wound on my hand. It never quite heals. And sometimes it causes terrible pain to rip through me. I'll try my best. But secrecy is ingrained in me. Lady Shah considers it greater protection than any shield or armor. I cannot say. Not with what I can recall. But even then, it would not be for me to question. It's difficult to say. Sometimes I'd like to hope there's more to it than that. Some meaning. I don't think so. But you're sweet to ask. Maybe just be patient then. Pain is sacred to followers of Lady Shah. Pain will give way to loss. You already know my biggest secrets. What more can you want? She took me in when no one else would. She's my mother. Don't believe the lies the Selûnites tell. What? Besides my life's calling and the greatest problem? Well, I like night orchids and can't swim. Is that the sort of thing you meant? It's a deal. No. I mean, I literally can't. Shah's secrets must be preserved above. I have had certain memories suppressed. Voluntarily. If I manage to return to Baldur's Gate and fulfill Shah's mission, then my memories will be restored. Of course. It is an act of faith, not to be undertaken lightly. Shah will reward me when I succeed. If you're sure. Fine. What's on your mind? You're not the kind of company I'd keep. And I haven't forgotten that you saved my life. I suppose no excuse to rest on our laurels, though. We've still got our own problems to contend with.
Whatever killed those gnolls might be nearby. Careful.
Flowers, leaves, grass. Can't beat it.
I was raised in the city. I'm more used to feeling cobblestones underfoot than grass and fallen leaves.
Before I went to Avernus, I'd have agreed with you. Nothing quite like Baldur's Gate, is there?
Nothing in my recollection, anyway.
If you want to keep your insides...
Tastes like chicken. No! Gentlemen, contain yourself. And what's a brothers? Look here, stranger. Be you friend or food? The mark is her measure. Show us the brand of the absolute. Indeed. How food? Food? Not food. Friend. Am I not astonishing? And you, a delicacy. Were I so lucky? I've no use for the Absolute, or any god. I follow two masters only. The goblins under... and the rest. No talk. I am, by all accounts, make me an offer. Tempt me. A brilliant notion, and a boon to my aching belly. We have a deal, my tasty kibble. Take my bone horn. One blow, and the ground will quake with my family name. Use it. Ogre kill everyone around, then Ogre eats them. Well spoken, indeed. Ogre kill everyone around. And this land we will keep close.
Something over there.
Someone's diary. Might explain what happened here.
Whole village is falling to pieces. These goblins aren't exactly house-proud as occupiers go.
Wouldn't blame the gobs. Place.
Go on. More of a... Charmed, I'm sure.
My faith protects me.
Nothing like a brisk stroll through the forest to invigorate the spirit.
I was just thinking the same thing, but less poetically.
Without so much as a stirring from our tadpoles.
A girl could get used to this.
Lads, for the love of all that is holy, I've never clapped eye.
Drop the act, hag. You was the last to see me.
Just let her go.
Thank goodness you're here, sweetie.
Auntie Ethel's face creases with false concern. You realize she's lying.
Stop this! We won't ask again!
Bollocks! You were supposed to rush to my defense, love. Some advice? You ever darken my door, you'd best have... Bye-bye now.
Bloody hells!
She could shoot fireworks out of her backside for all I care. The hag has Rena.
It's our sister, Mayrina. She
Started saying weird things, like how she was gonna bring him back.
Next thing, she's gone looking for the hag. Of all the stupid things to do. And we haven't seen her since. And no good ever came from dealing with a hag.
None of this matters, all right? We need to get her back, and fast! And we've no need of a mouthy bastard. Come on, Demir. We'll make...
Thank goodness that's all dealt with.
Your enterprise. I do not yet need to consume an item.
There's something I want to talk to you about. Something important. I could have died in that pod, back on the Nautiloid. You could have died, spending precious moments trying... I'm trying to say that you've earned my trust in a way very few ever have. As long as I've prayed to Lady Shah, there is scarcely a greater way to fully dedicate yourself. To become a Dark Justiciar is to become the Night Singer's sword arm. It's all I ever wanted. I prayed. It was my... But Mother forbid me from seeking to prove myself worthy of the rank. Not my mother. Sometimes I wonder if she would ever deem me ready. I owe her everything, and I only wish to serve, yet she can prove... inscrutable. Dark Justiciars are hated by many, judged to be ruthless fanatics. Even the few, but there's a simpler answer to your question. I simply forgot about the desire I had until I saw some things that reminded me. Now, I can't get it out of my mind. I don't know. Perhaps if I succeed in my mission and reach Baldur's Gate... Hope has little place amongst Lady Shah's children. It's an illusion, a distraction.
Chill runs up your spine. You feel like you're being watched. You blink and the wilderness changes. The swamp. Murderous glare of a redcap. That noise. Is the creature pretending to be a sheep?
Amicus animalis.
I don't want a crumb left on that.
Auntie Ethel, please.
Don't make me get the wooden spoon. You're if it isn't that you'd best have one hells of an apology for me, young man. You up.
Light on my feet.
Step by step.
My turn.
Come now, Marina. Time to go. Enjoy playing with your new friends. Bye-bye.
Need to find a way forward.
Let's finish this. Moving.
No gloom, all doom.
I'm heating up. Covered.
Got Auntie on the run. And I'm sure she still has a few tricks up her sleeve.
My condition likes being ignored as little as I do. I must consume another artifact. And soon. Thank you. It hardly has any Listen, I need to speak to you, to all of you. It would be unconscionable of me to remain silent. I might just be about to remedy that. You have to know who I was. What I am is a walking shadow of what one might call a wizard prodigy. And from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it. Much like her. Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic. She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse. And later, even my lover. I am, after all. We enjoyed each other's company. You see, no matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can become, we never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mystra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross, yet every time I sought to cross her boundaries, I tried to convince her. I pouted, I pleaded, swore. Inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, and yet I wasn't satisfied. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale? Very well. Once upon a very long time ago, a mighty lord lived. I'll save his history for another time, but the gist of it is that he sought to usurp, he almost managed, but not quite, in his entire empire, Netheril. The magic that was unleashed that day was... even the weave itself could not withstand the onslaught. It fractured, then she restored the weave, reuniting all its scattered shards. Or so I thought. Until, in the course of my studies, I learned of a book. Netherese. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess? You know me. I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book and took it into my Here. Place your hand over...
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And gods, is it ever hungry.
Thankfully, the moment I absorbed the fragment wasn't enough to kill me outright. It was only the beginning. This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, remains quiet. Were it ever to fully destabilize, however, I will erupt. Perhaps that is what I deserve. But you deserve no such thing. To kill me is to unleash all of this. It must feel like a betrayal. Say the word, and we'll part ways. That is... You truly are a soul. I thank you all. I understand if you stand... I stand at a precipice now. Even I am tired of the sound.
You are as thick as they come. This is my personal playhouse, and my dearest Ephraim, he begged me to halt the deadly disease that... This poor dear wished never to lay eyes on her family again.
Stop! Please! Please!
You are unable to speak.
Wait!
You feel crushing waves of fear as the presence within the door recoils. It can't let people through, not again. A scene appears in your mind. 2 paladins and a cleric marching through the door, shrouded in the glow of the divine. Weapons brandished, their screams of terror.
You let them in? Naughty. That's a decade for each. You're mine for 30 more years, peddler.
The door twitches, but stays firm. Its form flickers, and you realize that the door is transparent. The door shudders, imagining its wooden frame cracking and splintering in a raging inferno. You see the hag. She walks through the door, its form shimmering. With a jerk, you're pulled from the vision. You feel things within shrink, terrified.
Away! Away!
Feel the barest hint of life from within the door. You see the hag. With a jerk, you're pulled from the vision. Feel the barest hint of life. You see the hag. With a jerk, you're pulled from the vision. The presence within shrinks, begging you.
Away!
My gentle Lauren.
Don't.
He wished to know what was to come.
No! Don't look! Mustn't look, mustn't! I see it! I see what's to come. Me. Dead. Dead! Flesh rotten, bone shining! Skulls. Gods, don't hurt me! Oh, please, please, please! Mind dripping, flesh peeling, mind flayer! Ah! No, 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 no! I'm sorry! Stop!
A thief who tried to steal from Auntie. Now the good little pet.
Feel the barest hint of life from within. You see the hag, eyes bright with glee. With a jerk, you're pulled from the vision.
Don't look. Don't! Stop. Please. Please. Away. Away! Don't look. Don't! Stop. Please. Please.
My dearest Ephraim, he begged me to halt the deadly disease that ravaged. My sweet Callum, whose beloved asked that his beauty never fade.
Don't look. Don't! Stop!
This poor dear wished never to lay eyes on her family again.
Stop! Please! Please!
My gentle Lauren.
Wait!
He wished to know what was to come.
Stop! Don't!
Feel the barest hint of life from within the door.
Please! Please! Away! Away!
Ready and willing.
Don't look. Don't! Eat this! Stop! Please! Please! Away! Away! Don't look. Don't! Stop! Please! Please! Away! Away!
Count.
Look to Queen 6. Bucked in for
Insanity. Outrage. Blows.
Be kind!
Breathe deep and move.
Fancy their chances.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Don't make me hurt them!
Rough tempest I will raise. On it. This one.
I won't do it!
Got to press on.
shall be done.
Sir Gale's been walking around this whole time with some sort of magic bomb in his chest. I'm not normally one to begrudge someone their secrets, but that's something I should know. Something the matter? Best avoid that trap.
Easy. This place is hungry for blood. There. In the cage.
Still alive. So that's progress.
Time to get going.
You come to my home, interfere in my business. I'll rip your spine out your... I'll use your blood. I'll keep you alive until... And then I'll bring... Just get out of here! You want the girl so bad.
The cage is going to drop. We've got to help her.